Good morning, Hapeville friends and neighbors. It's Dewey here. I woke up not too long ago and noticed that it was cool outside this morning. So I figured I would take advantage of it and take a little bit of a walk. We're coming up on Oak Drive, which is just a couple blocks away from Walnut Street, where I live. Oak Drive. You can see headed down there towards formerly Stewart Avenue. We've got these three huge new homes. I say new, they're new to me, but I think they've been here for a while. Chose to go this way. The sun's in my face. That's 527. It was for rent for a little while. Now somebody's there. I wonder if they know that that is comedian Jeff Foxworthy's former home. I wonder if the dogs in there know it. And I'm gonna go this way so that I'm not facing the sun. There's 528. You see that a lot in Hapeville. Pieces of trees laying on top of home on their roofs. If anybody is connected and watching this live, unfortunately my phone is not showing me that. I came up onto this porch one time at, I don't know what the number is, but over here there are little kids' handprints. People who lived there many years ago reached out, this is 538, and told me that they had put their handprints as kids on that porch, and it's still there. 542, beautiful. 547. And there's Melvin's house. Oh, Melvin's outside. I'll have to go over and say hi. I'll be back. Good morning again. Now I'm back at Oak Drive and Jackson Street. Melvin's house is down there. I got to chat with him for a little bit, which is always nice. I would have stood there and talked to him longer, but someone is doing yard work. You can kind of hear the buzz, and it made it impossible to hear what he was saying, else I would have stayed. There's 3142, 3148. So I figured I'd come down this way, past Woodrow and Jackson, which I'm on now. Here's the back of the Baptist church. And check out some houses that are being built down there. You can see the townhouses that are going up over there, selling now for $500,000, $500,000. I'm sorry, what? I guess that appeals to some folks. Boy, do we need affordable housing. I can't afford that. It's $31.85. Little house at $31.87, right in between. Now, for the 7 years that I've been here, this lot was empty. Now there's two houses being built on it. Here we are at Woodrow and Jackson. There's 3158. You can't see it because of the sun. One of you that follows said that you grew up in that house. There you go. That's what's going up on this lot. I was just talking to Melvin about how, you know, this is a single lot, or it was. Back in the day, there would have been one house here and plenty of space to play, work, live. Not now. It's more important to cram those houses in and get these people into Hapeville. I get it. I get the concept, but not sure I like it. Here's 3170. The Milton family used to live there. $31.91. I think one of you told me that that was a duplex at one point. They must have covered up one of the doors, the door to the left, and made it a single family home. $31.99. This is a cute one. Amelia lives there. A cute little house. Here we are at Lake Drive in Jackson. I'll turn right. I've shown you this before. This big house built on this corner in Delot at Lake in Jackson. Many of you would have walked down this road as kids to head over here to Hardin's grocery store, which now is a skate shop. We have a skate park over near where the community pool used to be, a skateboarding park. And not long after that opened, this is 575, which Henry Hardin, I believe he's the one, built this as a TV repair shop behind his store for his son. 90% sure I got those names right. Now somebody lives in there. There's a beautiful mural on the side here. We'll go over here to the corner of Lake and Dogwood. I'll give you a better view, but that's the skate shop. Oh, I would like to have seen that as a store. Just imagine how many people walked up here. And I think it's interesting because there's nowhere to park. Because back then, this was a neighborhood store and you could just walk up here, get what you need. Was his main entrance here or was it here? What did it look like? I'm guessing it was there, right? But yep, now they sell skates and skateboards. You can see them in the window. A few weeks ago, I did a walk and showed these three homes have been renovated. That one is still for sale. Number 3175 down there is for sale, and then the townhomes are being built next to it. Garbage day. I was just grateful that it's cool out this morning. So I figured I'd take advantage and take a walk. All right, let's continue down formerly Stewart Avenue here. It's 3204. About 3 years ago, gosh, maybe 4. I think maybe before the pandemic. These next two houses, they were sitting here abandoned and in disrepair, but they've been filmed. Good morning. They've been filmed already, so 3216. And the other one, I'm going to swing away though, because one of the owners is outside and I don't want to be weird. Like, even though it's legal to be filming, when someone's just living their life, I like to avoid putting the camera on them. You see a lot of videos online of folks getting upset when they do get filmed in public. Oh, interesting. See? This would have been, I think, all their lot. Maybe part of theirs, I don't know, but this little strip is for sale. So they can put another house on there. That's what Hapeville's doing now. Good morning, Pam. Good to see you, my friend. It's a beautiful day. This is 3234. I've never really paid much attention to this business. I don't know. It looks like it might have been a lawyer, built as a lawyer's office or something. Good morning, Wayne. I know at one point, is this McCord and Reeves? Well, what's interesting is you can tell that this was a residential home originally, but this looks like it definitely was built for a business. Who built this, you guys? What was this built for? There's no sign or anything. Yes, it is a fall preview. I know it's going to get hot again next week, Pam. Oh man, over in that little blue building there next to where Quick Pick used to be is my favorite local restaurant called Tia Rosie's. I like to go there and get breakfast as well, but for some reason they're closed today. That's unusual. There's 3252. I've always thought that we're missing, as a town, we're missing a huge opportunity here because it's complicated to explain, but the fact that this road is such a dramatic entrance to Hapeville. If I were the president of the world, I would have a beautiful arc or some kind of entranceway here that welcomes you to Hapeville. As they say, a home of the arts. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Jacques. And then you've got this beautiful intersection that could just be bustling with creativity and business. I mean, I see Atlanta people saying, have you gone to Hapeville? They have the coolest shops down there. It's so quaint. It's so cool. It's something that we don't have right now. You know, you hear folks saying Hapeville's happening, but really, now this is just, of course, my viewpoint. Other people may feel differently. My viewpoint is that we are progressing in one way, and that is with the building of townhomes. But once you live here, what's going to keep your money here? And so I know that I would enjoy more interesting businesses. So, you know, I can envision a huge greenery or plant, what do you call it? Nursery. This is just one idea. I've had a million ideas, but a beautiful nursery here. Folks can come and get things, or you know how Ace Hardware in Midtown has a really cool location where they have a garden around it, and then you can, you know, hardware, something like that. An antique shop, perhaps. Maybe a theater. You know, these buildings over here aren't really offering much to the community right now. Thank you, Jacques. I appreciate that. This morning I hadn't planned on going for a walk, but I did it because, well, frankly, one, my husband's still asleep, and when I wake up early and he's still asleep, I sort of get bored. I'm like a kid on Christmas, and I wake up and I'm like, what are we going to do today? But our car's in the shop, so we're not going to do anything. So I was motivated to go out and take a walk myself. This business is doing really well, which I'm happy to see. It's called Convo Restaurant and Lounge. It doesn't seem to really be for me in that I think their food is just like appetizer size, and then their main draw is hookah, like sitting there sucking on a hookah, and it's not my idea of a fun night out, so it's not really for me. This is for lease again. 3273, cute little building, and that is just 3279. I don't know what the hell it is. It's just another version of what that was, but you see maybe 2-3 people walk in and out of there during the day. I think people just basically buy lottery tickets there, but there's nothing in there. Like, none of the coolers work. There's some potato chips in the window. I don't know how that happens. But just this intersection could be so busy. Oh, he slowed down because he sees me filming. But this whole intersection could be such a wonderful, in Hi Deborah Lee, wonderful entrance and introduction to our town. But it doesn't seem that that's in the cards anytime soon. But then again, I'm an idealist. And when it comes to the business side of things, you know, maybe the city just isn't in a place to make that sort of thing happen. But here, the Quick Pick building, from what I understand, is now owned by the city. So everyone has their fingers crossed that something interesting and useful to the community will come here. Sorry, the sun is right in your face. Yeah, favorite little taco shop is closed until the 24th. Maybe they're just having vacation. They deserve it. They work hard. But yeah, this place, they finally got the super A-Mart people out, because it really, you know, the town has complained about it a lot, in that it really didn't, whatever was happening here was not of benefit to most of us. Same with those places. The only thing at this intersection, other than this is doing well right now, but like I said, it's almost like at night this parking lot will be full and that'll be full, and it's great for them, but it's usually, it's more like oh, I don't know, I'm just it's not, it doesn't seem to be like a restaurant, but I could be wrong. I only looked at their menu. I gotta go try them out. I'm totally judging and I haven't tried them out. Hi Susie, hi David. A lot of different businesses. Y'all probably would remember that being when you were here. I heard at one time, maybe the 70s, 80s, it was a Hollywood blockbuster, like video, Hollywood hits, something like that. But this place, good Lord. Look at that, y'all. That used to be the Quick Pick. Well, it'll get to be something. I just hope it's, you know, we've got a lot of, let's see, what don't we need? We don't need another nail salon. We don't need another, what's the other business, pizza shop. There's a million, I mean, honestly, and I'm sure most of the residents here would agree, we would love to have a grocery store. However, the reality of the world is that Hapeville's population cannot sustain a corporate one coming in, like an Aldi. You know, I often think, wow, this would be great for an Aldi. That's about the size of an Aldi, but they're not going to come because we don't have the population to sustain it. So no corporation is going to come in. But then I was saying to Douglas, wouldn't it be great if we could just open our own grocery store, you know, and sell the basics like they did in the old days, but you're competing with corporations, and how are you going to be able to afford to buy butter and sell it at a 100+% markup? Well, let's be honest, 300% markup, and make a living. You just wouldn't have the purchasing power to do it. So even someone who wanted to own their own mom and pop shop, it would be almost impossible for them to sustain it and maintain it. But anyway, that's my dream for that intersection. I think it would be wonderful, but the city would have to really claim an identity in a bolder way than it seems that we're doing right now. Here's 3239 on one of the old-timey lots that's considered a lot, but look, if they ever sell, there'll be 1, 2, 3 huge McMansions there. Hi, Nancy. Good morning, Charles. 3240. My artist friends live there. 3236. He's a muralist and he's absolutely amazing. He and his wife work together and do woodworking art as well. They're both so creative and I love it. They're working hard to own their own life hours, make their living creating their art, which I respect. We're at Jackson and Walnut now. I hesitate to turn right and head towards home because the sun's going to be in your face, but that's how it is. So anyway, those are my dreams for Hapeville. I'm gonna go home. Douglas is still sleeping, but hi, good morning, Matina. I guess I'll go home and make him coffee. Our car is in the shop. We put our shop at All Pro, Chris, who's amazing. Did y'all hear he's thinking of closing? Ah, that makes my stomach hurt. I love that he's right up there. We can drop our car off with someone who's trusted and then just walk home. So he's had our car for a few days, our truck. and he's working on it, and he's always reasonably priced, does good work. So we don't have our car. We haven't had it for the last few days. We only have one, so we had to time it strategically for when we don't have anything on the calendar we've got to do. But I'm grateful for Chris. And I mean, I guess the best we can hope for is that he sells the business to someone who will be equally of benefit to the community.